The Peru Great Divide, a place we didn't even know existed. Now, something we'll never forget. Remote, wild, and extraordinary. This is exactly the type of adventure that we've been looking for. But all good things come to an end as we ride our final days on one of the greatest journeys of our lives. We are here in a place called Lipa, I think that's how you pronounce it, on the Peru Great Divide. We were a little bit tired yesterday arriving. We didn't even really arrive late, but by the time the person who owns this hostel let us in, got everything, cooked dinner, it ended up being quite a late one. So we've had a really nice slow start. It is absolutely stunning here. So pretty. So it's been really nice and a good excuse just to kind of have a nice slow morning. So we are coming to the end of our Peru Great Divide trail. We've got, I think, about 150 or so Ks until we get to our final destination of Huaraz. We have decided this morning that we are going to, we don't want to leave this place. We love being in the mountains, so we're going to find a campground tonight and just have a really, really slow day. Get to a campground reasonably early, spend the afternoon and the evening there, and it means that we have less Ks to get to Huaraz, which is quite a busy and populated city. So yeah, we've just kind of spreading it out and basically trying to delay the inevitable because we love it so much. So yeah, we're gonna get showered now and then get ready, get on the bikes and have a lovely day.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
Let's follow that purple line. We had VIP parking last night right outside the door of that accommodation, which was pretty good. So this is the village of Lipa. It was quiet, it was really, really peaceful, nice place to stay. The only thing you could hear were dogs barking, which is, I suppose, the soundtrack to South America. And then cockerels in the morning. They were going off from about 4:30, so I've been awake, even though it's 11:30 now, I've been awake since just after 5. Lovely little village, everyone was friendly, helpful, it was peaceful and quiet. It was a good little place to have a stopover, and we were quite thankful to find it at that time yesterday, climbing up that mountain.
Yeah, wasn't a lot of options other than that.
There weren't any options apart from that, really.
No.
God, caught me out. I thought that was a hole. Sort my mirrors out because I can't see Hayley behind me.
Oh, must be the.
That was the worst
must be
feeling.
A horrible feeling.
That was.
K's to the first point, and it says it's going to take, on Google Maps, it's going to take 2 hours to get there. So basically it's going to be roads like this the whole way. It's going to be fun.
I am loving this ride this morning so far. Since leaving Lipa, the little village, we are just climbing up this mountain, and we're passing through other little villages, following these tracks that are lined with stone walls, seeing a few locals along the way. We've got views of snow-capped peaks, huge valleys, mountain tops, sun's out, it's nice and warm, there's a little breeze. I might go as far to say as it's been a perfect ride so far and a perfect day. We're coming to the end of the Great Dividing Trail in Peru. It's been absolutely fantastic. I've loved it. I don't want it to end. I sat down with Hayley this morning and I said to her, like, I don't want this to finish. I just want to keep doing this, keep riding. But it makes you appreciate what you've done, where you've been, all the places you've visited. I've had a little morning where I've been very thankful for all of that. And I'm just going to enjoy the last day or two of this, make sure I take it all in. And that's one reason why we decided not to go straight to Haraz today and finish it in one day. We decided to break it into 2 days, and that was so that we could slow it down, stop, take lots of pictures, sit on the side of this track and enjoy the scenery that we've got in front of us. We've decided to take some time to appreciate the last stretch of the Peru Great Dividing Trail. Okay, these horses look like they're a little bit spooked. Let's see how they go when we try and pass through them.
Slowly, slowly.
Yeah. There they go. Ooh. That's a shame he's not gone down with his friends. Don't do anything stupid, horse. Don't go and hurt yourself on that fence. Just let us pass. There you go. And now we got a dog. Hello, mate. Oh, you got some pups somewhere.
You're looking after the horses.
Oh yeah, you can see where we're going to go. Oh, they had a fire here. We're going to end up coming down that one, going around and then around the side of that one. Up and down, up and down.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.
So lunch stop today is here. Hayley's playing chef for this one. He's going to make us some tuna tomato sandwiches, a little bit of mayonnaise and some coffee.
Stale bread.
And some stale bread, yeah. The reason we stopped here was we've had a little workout on that track today, so we've definitely earned our lunch and enjoyed it. We've got a little bit of shade, and then just here you can probably hear it, got a waterfall behind us, so I might have a little cool down underneath that. How nice is that? Beautiful. Good to go?
Yep.
Go.
Nice little lunch stop.
That was really nice.
So, guess what I've just realised?
Go on.
We have done 25,000 Ks on this entire trip so far.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
I know.
Starting to make a dent on it. The numbers are starting to rack up.
It's a big, big number.
Hopefully there's a lot more to come.
Yeah. So, I think, and I don't want to speak too soon, I'm pretty sure that is the end of the off-road section of the Peru Great Divide. We are now on tarmac. We were just riding up over there. It's weird kind of going back into semi-civilization. But it's been incredible. It's been a beautiful day. There's been loads of mountains in that last section, which has been really, really nice. Okay.
So we've spotted this old building here. It's got a few walls around it as well. Might provide a little bit of shelter from the wind. So we're going to head over there. Which way do we head over? Probably up there. There's a little track to the right there. Do you want to go up there, Hayley?
Yeah, sure.
Used to be a little path here.
Where are you taking me?
There is a sort of a track. Now, let's see. Firstly, if anyone's here, and let's see what these views are like, because they're looking pretty amazing now. Yeah, this is an abandoned building. Sweet.
Oh, amazing. Result.
This is good. We can get some wind protection. Don't know if this camera will pick it up. There's just huge mountains over there, snow-capped mountains here, mountains there, mountains behind us.
Mountain to the left, mountain to the right, mountain to the front,
Mountains to the back. Should we have a little look at this this hut?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to stay in the hut.
Well, let's figure out where the wind is coming from.
So we've got little room. That's cool. God, I'm having to crouch getting through here. And another little room. Be quite good. You could actually put the tent up in here.
What do you reckon?
Well, you could put the tent up in there, flat in there, or so you can go out here.
Yeah.
The wind's sort of coming this way, isn't it? Let's do a Hayley wind test.
I didn't even see where that went.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
That way.
Could do it behind this wall so that we're not like cooped up inside.
Like here.
Yeah.
This is fairly nice actually because it's quite flat.
Yeah.
This would be
Then
alright.
You've got this. You're blocked from the road. You're still outside, so you can appreciate the mountains.
I agree. I don't really want to be in the house.
No. Let's park it here then. You happy with that?
Or you can just bang it in the field and have some protection. I think he is sweet.
Yeah. Let's do that.
That's quite nice, isn't it?
That's good. Let's do it.
Alright. So we quickly knocked up the tent as quick as we could. It's just disappeared now behind me. We've just got the colours fading away in the sky. You won't be able to pick it up, but we can see Huntstan mountain over there. That's a peak that's 6,395 meters tall. It is covered in snow and it's got clouds around it as well. It looks fantastic, and you've got the purples, the oranges and the pinks just clipping the top of the clouds. So we're really admiring these views tonight. We've definitely made a good decision coming here. And then the other side of our camp, we've got these ones here. They're about 4,500 meters, just surrounded by an amphitheater of snow-capped mountains. Loving it. Huaraz is that way. I think it's about 50 k's, 60 k's to Huaraz. Although we could have made it there tonight and stayed in a hostel and got into the city, I sort of put my foot down a little bit and begged Hayley, basically, can we camp one more night and just be around these mountains? I don't want this trail to end. I've loved it, and I've loved the scenery that comes with it. So yeah, one more night and we got it, and I've absolutely loved it so far. So we're gonna get some food on. It's getting cold. We're at 3,948 meters, I think, so there's no getting away from it. It's going to be cool tonight. We're going to wrap up. We're going to put everything on. We're not going to take any, we're not going to be silly and think it's not going to get cold. It is. So Hayley's setting up the tent now. She's setting up everything inside, and then we're going to chuck some dinner on. We've got some pasta, some veg, and then hunker down for the night. What do you reckon, Hayley? Are you preparing for the cold already?
Oh no, I'm boiling. I'm really, really hot. Yeah, I didn't quite realise how high we were going to be. So that took me by surprise when we arrived.
We thought we were going to be around 3,000, didn't we?
Yeah, which is like the sweet spot. But we're at 4,000, which is like when it starts. Yeah, you can feel it at night time. So
Your balaclava's getting some good use.
yeah, got the balaclava on. I'm actually going to put my hat on over the top and get the gloves on. I'm just going to everything, wear all the clothes and stuff them under the stretcher. So yeah.
All right, we are hunkering down for the night. It's got quite cold, hasn't it?
Very cold. I'm wrapped up already. It is freezing.
So the wind changed direction, and we didn't get much shelter from that wall next to the tent, and it's a very, very cold wind. We cooked up our dinner, tried to hide in the tent while that was boiling up, but yeah, we're going to call it a night. We're going to stuff our sleeping bags full of clothes. We've got all the clothes under the bed. There's not much more we can do, is there?
Nope.
And we're just going to cozy up and try and get to sleep and try and get a good night's sleep in this freezing place. See you later.
Bye.
We slept well. Myself and Hayley have just woken up at the same time. We only woke up a couple of times in the night, but I'm just getting out because it's getting light. And one of the first games we play is we check to see what temperature it was during the night on my bike. Well, to see what temperature it is now. Not too bad. We've got -2. So yeah, that would explain why it was quite a good night's sleep and not so bad. We were cozy. We've got frost on the tent. Well, ice on the tent. But we were cozy, and now we're just going to wait for the sun to come up. I think it's going to come up there over that mountain. Once it hits the tent, it's going to be wonderful. It's going to warm everything up. But yeah, a good night's sleep.
I actually wasn't that cold. It was good. Got a hot choco. I'm just waiting for the sun to come. It is starting to hit our tent, which is good. So we'll wait a little bit until we get a move on. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep drinking this.
Yeah, in the meantime, drinking hot chocolate, watching a little TV program. Although the tablet had died, and then we tried plugging it in and it said it couldn't charge because it was too cold. But it's good.
Want some?
Yeah, I'll take some.
Careful.
Thank you. Oh, this is nice. This is extra chocolatey.
So, got the hot water boiling. Got the cooker here, so I'm facing the sun. I'm warming up. So for brekkie, we've got eggs. We've got 8 eggs. 8. But we usually buy more as a contingency because the likelihood of us breaking the eggs in transit is quite likely, and especially as I was the one carrying the eggs in my backpack from the shop to here. But none of them have cracked. So we've got 8 eggs and a load of bread. It's going to be a nice, chilled morning. We're just going to make the most of our time here on this beautiful trail. It marks the end of this amazing adventure. It's been incredible. Loved it. And what a place to finish this trail off. Absolutely amazing. Definitely one in the memory bank to remember. So cool. No.
Okay, the home stretch of our Great Divide in Range Peru trail. Let's do it. We've been on our own since last night, have seen one car, and we're just riding off and someone else turns up on a bike. Buen dia. Gracias.
Buen dia.
He just wished us good travels. Little stream to cross. Just cross on the left hand side of it. Ready to go?
Yep.
Alright, let's get a harass.
As we go.
Now I've just passed this car wash. I wouldn't mind giving the bikes a rinse before we get to Haraz. Freshen them up. Let's see if we can do it here. Looks like we can. Muy bien.
Okay. So, in our usual fashion, Matt loves to wash his own bike. He's very protective of his true love. So I'll turn you around. Sorry if you can't really hear me. I actually think this is his favourite pastime. One of the days we were on the road when it was his birthday, he did this. He voluntarily wanted to wash both of our bikes. He's a funny boy. It's really beneficial for me to have a partner that loves cleaning, because it's not my favourite pastime. He loves it. And he loves doing my bike as well. So I just let him get on with it. Pretend that, I'm doing him a favour. Very sweet. Before and after. Look at the puddle. So dirty. Matey over there's putting some soap on Matt's bike now.
That feels good. Getting the bikes cleaned.
Thank you, darling.
No worries.
And we're here.
We've arrived. That is the end of the trail.
It's been emotional.
It's been very good.
It's very good. Bravo to whoever came up with that trail. And to think like there must be so many more tracks like that in Peru that are just as amazing.
I want to find some more. I want to do
We
that
want
trail
more.
again.
We want more.
So we found the hotel we're staying at, and we're gonna have to just park on the street here because there seems to be a live band in the car park. You can hear this going off. Oh, this is fun.